Well, welcome back, you guys. So, this is going to be a quick uh, extension for the reading above. This one is about just a quick recap. There is someone who has tried to make themselves your enemy so that they can have some type of justification for why they treated you the way that they did. So, it's like somebody doing something to you so that you can get angry with them and then they can feel justified why they did something previously to you that you probably don't even know about. Okay. Um, this person is going through a lot at this time. This could be a sibling, this could be a partner. But God has probably told you to leave this person or to separate yourself from this person. Um, they're not treating you very kindly. And when you're not with them or when your back is turned, this is a two-faced person. This is a person who smiles in your face, or they probably don't even smile in your face. They just always have a nasty attitude. Um, but someone is definitely very upset, very bitter. It says here that you are um, not to engage with this person. This person could be a sibling. This could be a sister. Sister is what popped up, but it could also be a brother. But sister is what popped up, and there's some type of sibling rivalry. Okay. I don't know if you're doing very well. According to the energy, it looked like you might be doing well. It looks like you may have conquered some things, gone through something, and or you're just doing well for yourself. Someone could be a semi truck driver. Somebody could work in construction. Someone could be an entrepreneur. Meanwhile, this person is definitely trying to pull their life together and they're doing things that they normally probably wouldn't do. We have here sexual favors to maintain their life. So maybe they're, sleeping with people that they exes, people that they, no longer, um, they never used to speak to before to, get some type of money. They insulted you. So this is a confirmation. This person definitely insulted you, hoping that it will manipulate you to do what they want. Okay. Um, so maybe this person is in some type of competition with you and they wanted you to crash out. Um, they wanted you to do something, maybe to embarrass yourself so that they don't look like the bad person. Okay. It says here you left toxic people with karma they wanted for you. So somebody wanted you to have some type of karma. Okay. But it's time to pay up for what they did to you. Okay. So this could be karma for them. It looks like they may have tried to make an attempt on your life. It said here, do not eat their food. So maybe somebody tried to put something in your food. Okay, this person could have been very weak willed and is jealous because you are strong willed. Okay, maybe you've been through things as well, but you don't, you don't, they can't carry it the way that you can, I guess. Um, but somebody wants you to risk it all, risk whatever. They're trying to put something you at risk at somehow, some way. Okay. This person definitely is very jealous of you because even at their best, they're still not on your level. So this person can definitely be secretly having some type of jealousy, evil eye, based on the connections that you have, the way you live your life, where you are currently. This person could be in poverty. Okay, they have a low vibrational mindset. Um, they don't believe in themselves. Somebody could be fake confidence, very caught up in their ego. Um, they're 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 definitely like they're definitely judging themselves against you when I don't know why they would do that. I'm hearing keeping up with the Joneses, so maybe somebody, has been trying to look and keep up with a lifestyle that they can't afford. It says here you can't keep your old life and walk into your new life, okay? So somebody didn't want to leave things. Of course, here it says that somebody is like going backwards, sleeping with people that maybe they have left, so they're going back and forth and hoping to make a new life, but they keep going backwards. So um, they're not making any effort in this life, like going towards this life that they want. It says let go of old thinking. So maybe this person has not, they don't have a new perspective. They haven't done the work. Okay. Get up on your feet and make it happen. Okay. So maybe this is what they've been trying to do. Okay. Or they're looking at you making things happen in your life and they're feeling kind of, bummed out. So this person definitely has a thing about looking at other people, like instead of focusing on themselves. This is bigger than you. Let God be the answer to your problems. So, whomever this is for, like, instead of going and looking at other people and how they're living their life and what they have and what you don't have, focus on, asking God what it is that you need to do to get yourself, up in the right direction. It says this may take some getting used to. Okay, so maybe this is going to be new for you. It may be tough. Maybe you're not used to things being tough for you, but it's not going to be forever. It says guard your heart. Out of it flows many issues, and with you keep on going back and inviting people in your life just to get ahead and using people to get ahead and then being upset and trying to cause other people pain because you're feeling heavy, and that's not really a good route or energy to put out there. Okay, it says where there's a will there's a way. So definitely, just see, ask God what it is that you need to do, even if it's just something small. Ask God to, lead you to what would, work best for you. It says here forgive them. So God may be asking you to keep your distance. Maybe God is working in their life, but God also wants you to forgive them for, this moment or space that they're in right now. Okay, while God works on them, and they turn their life around. But nobody deserves to be anyone's punching bag. Okay, you do not deserve to be anyone's punching bag. It says to bring anything into your life, imagine it as already there. This person is focused in a wrong direction. They're focusing on everything that they don't have, and therefore they continue getting the same results. Okay, so they need to have a perspective change. Um, that will probably be the first start to imagine where it is that you want to go and then take the steps to get there. It says mind your business and stay in your own lane. So this goes for both parties, okay? Persons who is doing well, stay doing what it is that you're doing, continue to move forward and excel in your life. The person who's having a hard time right now, just mind your business. Stop looking at other people and what they have, and if you cannot afford to do things with the people who you are around, then say, hey, I'm going to take a season to myself and work on whatever it is that God has for you to work on. Okay. But to be around people and be jealous and catching envy and all of those things, those are not good vibrations to help you move up. It says you owe no one any explanations on how you live your life. Okay. So, this person who's listening to this, if you're doing well, you don't have to explain why you're doing well or what you've been through or anything like that. Live your life, okay? Live it to the best of your ability. Also, if you are someone who is going through a tough time, You don't have to explain to people like what's going on and why you can't do certain things. Just, excuse yourself and say, I'm working on me. And that's it. You owe any no any explanations, okay? But you do not go and cause ruckus for people because you're feeling bad for yourself or putting your weight on other people. So um, that could be a message for someone. It says here, dead connection or connection dead. God is cutting them off, okay? Distractions, okay? So if you keep on inviting distractions into your life, no wonder why you're not moving forward. And God is not going to allow you to get or be a distraction to someone who has done the work internally and now is getting the fruits of their labor because you're jealous. So this is going to be a dead connection for now until possibly God brings it back together. So yeah, God is telling you to cut off the connection because you've done too much, you've grown too much to allow someone to come and be a weed in your garden. Okay. Anything else? If you guys like this message, don't forget to leave a comment, put a thumbs up. Okay, it helps the channel out a lot. Okay, it says meetings are taking place about you. God is definitely always working in ahead of you. So whatever you're doing to progress, God is always above and beyond working in your favor. So trust that even if you can't fathom how situations are going to work out, know that God, as long as you're putting in the effort and you're doing the work, God will always and must honor your faithfulness, okay? We also have here something or someone is in your circle or energy that's blocking your promise. So again, these could be the old people that you keep bringing into your circle. You know, there's a reason why God cut them out of your life or told you to leave and disconnect from these people because maybe like you're feeling right now, maybe these are people who feel like, you're going in a different direction and it makes them feel uncomfortable and you keep on dragging them with you when God is telling you to let them go. Okay, so let go of the baggage, let go of the dead weight. It is not going to help you to move forward. All right. So this is like a twofold message. Is for the person who is being hated on and the person who's going through a tough time. You're not alone. Okay, anyone that treated you where they believe you were, they will get worse. Okay, so if you're going through this tough time and you're afraid that these people are going to laugh at you, mock you, or make you feel some type of way, then you know what, they're not your friend and they're not worth being having in your life. So let them go. Okay. So that is the message, you guys. That's the extended version of this reading. I hope that it made sense. I know that it made sense, but I hope that it resonates with you guys and have helped you. Don't feel bad that you're going through a rough time, but just don't go and try to make somebody else pay for what it is that you're going through. Okay, especially if someone has done the work. All right, I love you guys, and until the next time, stay divine.